Well, I guess I have to do an update quick after that video of driving this thing home. There's actually no damage to the rotating assembly, which is awesome. These pistons look brand new from I've been using 100% methanol and E85 now. So I basically have like, well, it's nearly 100% alcohol at this point, so the motor has been cleaning itself with so much alcohol in it. What happened was I kicked the head gasket out of this car. Take a look at that. I burned right through the cylinder head. Where's the head gasket at? I misplaced it. Let me show you this bad boy. Okay. I don't know where. Got this. Take a quick look at that. We did some nice work on this. But the whole reason behind this is I've been reusing for the last couple motors now head swaps and a whole bunch of other stuff. These not torque to yield, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. These are ARP head bolts, but you're only supposed to use them so many times, and I've used them many times. And the one we actually broke, so I put a stock head bolt in, and since the one broke we were nervous, and we've never really lifted a head on these motors, so we were under torquing everything, which is another funny story. The torque to yield stock head bolt was right about there, and the ARPs were all around, and they were only about 65 foot-pounds. I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but we never lifted a head, so you know, why push it? But it lifted right here where the torque to yield was. So I have a set of studs, and this is a 799 head, so what we'll do is we'll use one of the 243s we have and throw it on and swap the valve springs, but we'll reuse that cylinder head, and head gasket was fine, but we pulled it off just in case. So the 5.3 lives again to fight another day. We should get her together, you know, tomorrow. If something else doesn't come up, we'll slam it back together and put it in. The amazing thing is we had it out of this car, no bullshit. Pulled the rad and everything. I drove it into the garage, as you saw, and in 38 minutes we had the motor out and apart like that. So I was pretty amazed at how fast we did that. We always joke about how fast we can do that, but we always tell people like under an hour, but 38 minutes is pretty ridiculous to have it out and apart like that. But it looks like this motor is gonna live again, but non-intercooled. It was definitely making more power. So that intercooler I have, you know, it's a 33 by 12 by 3. It seems to be holding me back at a certain power level, so we'll get this guy back together and I'll dyno it. On 20 pounds through the intercooler and everything normally on Frank's dyno, it was making 600. So it'd be cool to see more than 600 without the intercooler and just how much it was holding me back, because I've never lifted a head on one of these motors like that before. So it must have been some serious amount of power going through there to do that. So we'll make some more videos when I'm done.